ALA 240 was a great course that really helped to teach me tips and tricks of how to stay mentally healthy during the hardest semesters. The first thing that I took away was that you were allowed to take a break.
2 hours later. Approximately 10 hours later. One eternity and thousands of tears later.
Finally, finished with the introduction. Now I can start on the actual paragraphs. Now where to start after that introduction? Whew, I really need to take a break.
There are many different ways that you can take breaks, whether it be going for a nice walk now that the weather's nicer, or relaxing with some peaceful meditation, or just enjoying some music. Now let's see how that paper is coming along after this nice break.
I'm so glad I took that break. I know exactly what I'm going to write now. This will be done in no time. And done. My paper is finally complete. As you can see, depending on how long of a break you take and how often you take breaks, they actually don't cause you to get work done slower. In fact, oftentimes taking a break not only helps with your mental stability, but it also allows you to stop, maybe think about it a little bit, and then refocus back on what you're writing. One big assignment that we had was to unplug from your phones, and through that I really found that it could be quite helpful, especially when it comes to living in the moment.
Hey! Come on, man, you almost fell in the water. Put your phone away and live in the moment.
Wow, man, you're so right. As my lovely roommate said there, I mean, when you're not living in the moment, oftentimes you can lose track of where you're going and what you're doing, and it's very important, especially with all the social media today, to try to take some time away from it and really focus on yourself or others around you to make sure that you aren't missing great moments. And it's perfectly okay if you miss some notifications or emails, because they'll be there when you get done taking your break. One of the first classes really spoke to me, which was that it's okay to ask for help, especially when you need it. Hey Eugene, can you go get my cupcakes off the top shelf for me? I'm kind of short.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
I don't know about others, but for me, I always found it very difficult to search for help, whether it be office hours, through friends, or like things like CAPS. I always just kind of kept them to myself and just kind of dealt with them on my own. But this class really taught me. Sometimes there are problems that you can't solve on your own, or if you try to just keep it by yourself, it could end up worse than if you went to seek help. Finally, one last topic that we had in this class was having a difficult conversation, how to approach it, and what that conversation can actually do towards your mental health. Why is there slishel all over my room? My roommate's really got an obsession. I really gotta talk to him. Dude, you have an obsession. We need to talk.
Alright, let's stop.
You may not realize it, but when you're delaying having conversations with people that are really like bugging you, it can actually stress you out more and can cause harmful effects towards your mental health. So it's very important to have these challenging conversations with people. And oftentimes you'll find that when you have them, the other person acts nothing like you'd expect and actually will conversate back with you, and you feel much more relieved and on a better track with them and with your mental health. Overall, ALA 240 was a very helpful, informative class on how to help yourself and others with their mental health. It was especially helpful and useful during this crazy year where we speak more to people on our computer screens than we do with people in real life. I'd like to thank Professor Christians and all the guest speakers and classmates that helped make this class so open and easy to talk about, and I hope that I can really use what I learned here in the future.